It's the 20th of December today, and it's FLOSSTUBE day. So we're going to take a look at what I have been stitching on since the last time. I have one finished cross stitch and I have one finished project. And later on there will be a whip parade because I have some changes for 2025. So it will be a whip parade over, for the next year. It will be a whip parade for the next year. And there will also be something with spinning the wheel. There's some changes and yep. Welcome back to a random stitcher. My name is Lone and I am from Denmark. It is Friday today and it is the 20th of December. I have not been working on a lot this last period, and that's because I have been, and I had to look up the word, and it's kind of hard for me to say. Monogamous. I hope that's the word. I have been working almost monogamous on that central Perk thing, and I did finish it. I also worked on 2 other projects and that's it. So that's why I will put in the whip parade for next year. I wanted to also tell you about the changes that I'm going to make. So let me see the first one I worked on. That was actually with Flossmas that I originally was starting earlier this month, and I decided to stop it because I wanted to do that central Perk. So, but this one I don't think I showed you. I managed to get a little stitches on this Christmas tree, and I told you in the video that I was struggling finding the right red one, and I actually went with green instead. So it is from Nanny Design on Etsy. So this is going to be put away because it's very Christmassy, but I think. So I went with this. Yeah, it is a two different green tones. I went with the silk green one. I don't think I showed you this, did I? Now I'm in doubt. And I went with that kind of variegated thread. So I think if I have stitched more on it, it would be more obvious that changes in the green color. But I think it's very beautiful with, I don't know if you can see it, but it's silky, very shiny. So yeah. That was the one. I don't know how many stitches there are, but 100. Not a lot. But that goes away for next year. Or Christmas in July if I'm going to do that. Don't know. Next thing I worked on and I didn't finish it. I was hoping that I would finish it for today, but I didn't because it was a little bit of a struggle. It is this one. It is a picture I found on Google. I don't know designer or anything. I just decided to see if I could do it just by the picture, and this is where I am. Well, I made some changes. The pants are not going to be white, they're going to be white, gray, light gray. And the gold, you see that's actually gold. That's 2 colors I put together. Yellow, I can't remember. One yellow DMC and this one. Metal 102. So I have a gold and a silver, and I went with this together with the yellow. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's very hard on camera to show the shine and glitter, but man, is it shiny and glittery. So I cannot decide for myself if I want to make it into a bookmark or an ornament. I am leaning towards an ornament, ironing on something stiff if it's kind of a plastic thing. I don't even know if you're allowed to, if it will melt, if I'm going to iron on it. So it came with a kit a long time ago. So, but if not ironing, then sewing something a little bit stiff on it. And it is stiff by itself, but not that stiff. So I'll glue it on maybe, I don't know. And make it into an ornament for the tree or, yeah, something. And cut all around it here, maybe. I don't know exactly. If it's going to be a bookmark, I have to do either backstitching, because you cannot almost not see the white up here, or do some kind of grey background or something. So probably go with the backstitching. And that was that. How many stitches would you say? 400 or something maybe I did on this. So in total, I think since my last update, I think I have done 4,003 or 400 or something. So that's good. Just move this. Right, so it's very hot in here. Just a minute. So my finish, yeah, I started this one the 9th of December as a gift for my son and daughter-in-law. They moved in a big house and they have a big kitchen with a lot of coffee, and a whole wall is kind of dedicated to a coffee station. And I'm mad about this series, so Friends series. So I decided to do this. I found it on Etsy, on So Easy Pattern Studio. There was 3,458 stitches. So I lied to you. I have done almost 4,000 this past 9 days. I can't remember when my last FLOSSTUBE was, but yeah. So that's that. And yesterday I did a lot because I wanted to have it finished. That was the one reason. The other one was that my husband was at the hospital. He had that scheduled up surgery done. His nose, and he's back home again today. Everything went well. He has a giant nose right now. Things up, and yeah, but it went okay, as it should. No problem whatsoever. I was alone yesterday, and very weird all of a sudden to being alone. And I just really got some cleaning done because I was a little bit nervous, and then I also got a lot of stitching done. So I finished it, and here it is. I haven't ironed it, but I'm going to iron it today. I'm going to find a frame for it, but here it is. I like it. I like it very much. It was a pleasure to do all the way through. I had it in markup RXP, and yeah, no problem. It was just so nice. Not a ton of color, but I like the way it looks. I like the cups. They look like they should. So yeah, I really like it. I'm going to find a frame today and give it to my son and daughter-in-law for Christmas as a little extra thing. So yeah, I was thinking about how many finishes I did this year, but I think maybe if I have time before New Year, I will try to find out how many finishes and maybe do a little parade or something of it. I don't know yet, but because I think it's maybe 15, and I think I also one of the next days I will be finished with that nutcracker. So because all I need now is actually this bottom down here. I did start the pants. So I think I could be finished with that today or tomorrow, and then it's all about turning it into a ornament. I think I'm going with the ornament. Yeah, I think so. It could be fun. I've never done an ornament in cross stitch before, so yeah. but one finished. So I did finish something else, and it is my project bag. I did do a video about it, and it's not all everybody's liking. I know some was horrified that I cut up my cross stitch, and let me tell you, it was terrifying. Terrifying. I mean, they are my creations. They're something I have worked on, and some of them were a struggle to finish for different reasons. And most of them have hung on my wall. And to kind of take it all down and cut them and put it on a project bag, sew it on, and there was no going back. It was terrifying. But I decided to do it because at one point I ran out of space on my wall. So I could take all the pieces and I could put them in a folder or something, and they could stand in my, on a shelf and just collect dust or put in a closet or something. I decided that I would much rather do this, and then I can look at it every time I take up that project bag. So that particular cross stitch. So here it is. This is what I did. How many projects are there now? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 projects. They're on here. And they're not all for 2024. Because I do have 3 more that is bigger, couldn't fit here. And some other pieces that I didn't think I wanted to have on here. But these were the one I went with. I have also a couple that is framed that I didn't want to take out. These are the ones that was not in a frame. Apart from this, that I actually ended up, there's a little boo-boo out here. I was meant to see more of the bird here. It's a little black bird, but yeah. So this is the finished one. On the bag there is plastic from one of these Chinese bags. You get zipper bags. I don't know if they're Chinese, but you can get them on Temu and Amazon and all places like this. Yeah, so just I like that you can see from the behind what's in here. So I have 3 more that I want to turn into cross stitch project bags. I have my Byron Blackbird. I have that macaroons, and also flower cat. These 3 I want to turn into project bags also, but I think they are going to get 1 each because a little too big to kind of put together. I don't know, maybe 2 of them, I don't know. Let's see about that. But anyway, that's it. That's my other finish. It took me a whole day to do this. It was a struggle. Man, it was hard. And it didn't went quite as I wanted to, but I love the result. And every time I put out that project, it will remind me of all the fun and joy I had with doing these cross stitches. So that was all I've been working on because, as I said, monogamous. I work monogamous. I can't say it right. I work because I have worked monogamous on that Central Perk, and I'm glad that I finished it. So yeah, change of plans 2025. What is this? My 3rd time changing things? I think it is, but it is what it is. Sometimes I get influenced by my emotions, and they can change because of that bipolar thing I have. So and I was very overwhelmed at some point here in December. So, but I think I am fine now. I think I'm more, neutral. So I decided some things. I decided to continue with the plans of working 1 project a day. And I have thought about back and forth if I wanted to assign 1 project for a particular day. I might do that, but I don't know yet. But 1 project a day. So let me show you the projects that is definitely having 1 day each. The first one is Beloved, Mini Beloved, that's from Heaven and Earth Design. Looks like this. It's a new start, and I want it for a present for my daughter. Last time I talked about that I might wanted to give it 2 days a week, working on it 2 days a week, attempting to have it finished next Christmas. But I have calculated, and it would take me a lot of stitches to get that done for next week, Christmas. So I think I talked about 2 days for this, but I'm decided on 1 day only. And then it can be a gift for her next Christmas, next, or her birthday next year, 2026. Let's see. But this is going to have 1 day. And my goal is a minimum of 500 stitches for this. This artwork by Adele Sessler. It is mini, so it is 248 by 325. I'm going to do half stitches. There's not a lot of colors, 23 colors. And I will be working on, I think, 16 or 18 count. I'm not sure. I think 16. So, next one is a piece for my grandson. It's this one, Pokemon. It's also from Etsy. I cannot remember. Cross and Floss, maybe it's called. Yeah, it's all the Pokemon. I don't know much about Pokemons, but my daughter assured me that some of his favorites are in here. So, yeah, I'm going with that. It is 180 by 180 stitches. And there are 66 colors in it. I'm going to do this on a 16 count, and I actually need your advice on this one, because I like to do half stitches, because then I can get a lot done and I can quickly see progress, which is important for me. So, but can you do a half stitch, 10 stitch on something that is not full coverage? Let me know in the comment, because I don't think I have ever tried that. I actually do. The lion I did up here. I actually did this in half stitches. And that is not a full coverage. I might do that. Just to see how it will look. Half stitches. It will certainly make it quicker and ensure me of having a finish by next Christmas, because this is going to be a Christmas gift for my grandson next year. That one. That's going to have 1 day. Next one I have decided to give 1 day is this one, Lothlorien. Upside down. Because I love it. I love stitching on it. I love the way it looks. So let me find it. This is where I am so far. Starting up here. Yeah. I think I'm almost 50%. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. How far am I? No, 25. 25%. So yeah. And in total there is 22,528. So I need 16,000 something more. The next one I decided to give 1 day is my alphabet, my cat alphabet number, letter A, because that's also a Christmas gift, and I'm pretty far along with that one. The whole thing looks like this. Heaven and Earth Design. It's Irina Gamashova piece. I got it in max color version because I wanted to do this letter A. So this is where I am now. Then the top of the A, and yeah. So you see here, it's almost to size. Oh my god. There's not a lot of difference. But anyway, it's going to be this size, I think. And so here's the mouse. And the cat is coming in under here, I think. Yeah, very cute. How far along am I with that? There's 10,560 total. Oh, yeah, I'm at 16%. That's fine. That's fine. And since there's 10,000, I think I need 7 or 8,000. 8,000 something more. And I can do that next year, definitely. So I'll be putting in around 2,000 stitches a week, a month. So yeah, I think by summer it'll be done. But that's giving one day. Pokemon alphabet. Yeah. And then there's probably a little surprise because I have been going back and forth about that Heaven and Earth Design Stitch Along 2025. I did enter right after it was released, really, and I decided on this one, Elegant Company on a Terrace. And I am really a minority because I think last time I checked we were 19 that had decided on this particular piece. 19 out of over 2,000 people. It's really not a very popular one, but I decided on it because I knew the first 6 pages will be up here. And that's why I decided on it. Because a lot of sky and one of the blue colors contains 14,000 something stitches. So I'm hoping there'll be a lot of color blocking areas. So I could just stitch, and I'm going to do it in half stitch. Yeah, see, I decided to do it. And at first I decided to do it, then I decided not to do it at all. Then I decided to let's do it in diamond painting. That would give me a better possibility to finish it. And then I just went back and forth because I really don't have all the diamonds. I thought I did, but I don't have nearly enough. And 14,000 of some I don't have at all. And you cannot buy them. I have checked all. There's some couple of stores here in Denmark you could buy separate diamonds. Very expensive. It's going to cost a lot, and I think that's it feels crazy for me, since the reason that I decided to join was to get all the patterns and might also get they have released 2 of these milestone charts also we are going to get, and I chose this piece because it looked easiest for me. And there are some of the others I think they're very, very pretty, but I thought maybe there would be a lot of confetti. So basically I don't feel up to putting a lot of money into this project. So as you can see, I have a lot of floss. I have these 2 lying here also that needs to go up there, and I have a lot of these colors, a lot of them. Most of the colors I have, and I have a big portion of each. So in floss, I'm going with it. So I was thinking, how could I do it and still get my gifts done, because that's my main focus. And so I decided to give this one day to get 6 pages done, and that's my goal, 6 pages. If I get 6 pages done, I get all the charts that you could pick from when you entered, and you get the 2 milestone pieces. If you get the full piece done by next New Year, then you also get 1 free chart from Heaven and Earth Design of your choice. And I don't see that coming, but I'm going with the 6 pages. And that means that I will have to stitch around, how many stitches it was in total. So if I divide that in 52, around that, yeah. So it's right under 1,000 stitches a week. And I probably will not be able to do 1,000 a day, but I do want to assign only one day for the project. And then when some of the other projects, like my granddaughter's cat alphabet A, when that is done, I can refer that day to this project, and I have 2 more days left in the week. My weekends, that will be where I spin the wheel, and I can take one of those days out and put on this. That way I can do possibly 1,500 and catch up on what I may have been lacking, or catch up on what I have been missing out. You know what I mean. So that's what I'm going with. And if I can see it's totally nonsense, I'm not going to make it anyway. Then I've just had fun that time, and that's fine. And at least I try. At least I tried. So I'm going with it, and I have picked 16 count for it, half stitches. And just go ahead with the sky, and much just done as I can in one day a week for the first couple, 3 or 4 months. So that's the 5 project for 5 of the days of the week. For the weekend, I had actually decided on a lot of whips, and I will spin the wheel every Friday. I think there'll be a FLOSSTUBE again every Friday, because I miss them. December has been really kind of a mess for me, and I need that routine. I need my Friday, and if something comes up I can't do it, then it's okay to move the Friday, but I think I need that structure in it, that I have a FLOSSTUBE every Friday. So, and in that FLOSSTUBE I will spin the wheel and see what I will be working on for Saturday and Sunday. And let me show the projects that I have decided to put in. I have some smaller ones, whips from this year that I started. I want to finish this little girl, Summer Bunny, from Soda Stitch Design. There's 2,549 stitches in it, so it's just a small one. And here's what I have done. Do I have that in Pattern Keeper as well? I might have. Yeah, I've done 329, so I'm already at 13%. That's good. But that's it. That's it. I want to finish that little one. So if that is picked, I try between 300 and 500 stitches. I think I can do in one day, if that is picked. Next one I decided to put in is this. This is something from a Danish website, Permin, and it is artwork by Ib and Tony. It's a little mermaid, and it's a kit, so it comes with 16 count Ada. I'm not sure if it's white or off-white, and the lovely colors. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and that can be picked. Next one I decided to put in also as a possible pick for weekends is this one, Lucky Owl from Luca S. A gift from my husband. And that is where I am with this one. For this one I am at 5.83%, and I have done 1,615 on it. So this is the corner I started, and then I moved on to a little daisy flower here, and here is the owl coming in, the eye, and yeah. So it's going to be more brown here, and the butterfly up here. So yeah, there is in total 27,713 stitches in this one. It is on 16 count, I think, and I'm doing full crosses. I think, isn't it? Yeah, I'm actually doing full cross on this. I don't know why, but I decided to do that. So, yep. This will not have a special day. It will be amongst the project that I can pick from, or can pick for the weekend. It might at one point get a special day assigned, but let's see. That was one. So I also decided to put in the jaw piece. Yep, this is where I am. This is without back stitching, so it probably looks a little bit crazy, but yeah. It's from that movie Jaws from 1975. I'm at 16.4%. That's the Jaws. Not too many stitches in it, so I should be able to finish that pretty quick. Depending on how often it will be booked, of course. So I also decided to put in when nothing goes right, go left from the Olis. This one. Fun piece, I think. And it was came as a kit. A kind of a special floss, because this is wool and something else. Wool acrylic or something. It's not a normal cotton. It's special to work with, I would say, but it's give a very nice coverage, that's for sure. But it's also less kind of neat. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but and it's not as shiny. This is where I'm at. So yeah, that's also in. And every piece I pick, I try to do 300 to 500 stitches on it on that day, and that's the only day. Only I will pick that day. There will not be temperature stitching and stuff. I just stitch only on one piece that day. So next one I decided to also put in is butterfly. Old piece, I started it 100 years ago. Looked like this. From Box and Fox. I like the piece, but for some reason I keep on stopping it and starting it. And, yeah. So I'm at 12% done. This is done on 16 count. It's something I got from a market I was on, and they are going to have it again. I think it was February, so I hope she will be there again, the shop, because I want to have more of this. I really love the pieces. This is the butterfly, so I think it goes to here. So that's the half of it, kind of, and out here somewhere. Yeah, I really love this fabric. All the messy flosses in here. Need to get that. I think maybe that's also why I sometimes avoid it, because I haven't gotten around to put it in a binder ring or something. Yep, I decided on a stand one also, and I was inspired by one of you Facebook members. Showed me she had finished it, and I really love it, and I have it too. So this is not original, but I have it, and I got it at a time where I didn't know that it was not an original. So Snow Hill Monastery, and yeah, it's just here. I did start it up here. Blue sky. So yeah, that is going in and can possibly be picked in the weekends, or if I just feel like it. Feel like don't picking if I have a bad period or something, and I need to stitch what my mood says, then I can pick this. This is easy when it's stamped. Good. Two more to show you. One is my penguins from Modern Folk Embroidery. This one. One can't be angry when one looks at a penguin. I'm trying to finish this for over a year. I don't know why. It never gets full attention. It's always put down to something I can do in between others. But, here's what I am, where I am. Is that in Pattern Keeper also? No, I think this one is in markup. XP. It is done on a 14 count. I think no, this one I didn't buy. This was purchased like this, in this color. Let us see. The info says I am at 11.3%. I have stitched 720 and there's still 5,667 stitches left. Yep, there's 2 colors in it. I have picked 37.99 and off-white 38.65. I've seen some that has done it in black instead of 37.99. I really like that, so I'm kind of regret this a little bit. But anyway, the last one I picked, and this is going to, when I at some point when I finish something, this is going to be full attention because I really love it. It's just for me, Puffin. It's from Mason Art Mason. Don't know how to say it. It's from Etsy, and I really, really love the piece. I love the birds, the way they look. It's going to be 200 by 200 stitches. They had a sale going on at one point. And yeah, I also have a code. If I want to buy more, I have a 20% code down here. Oh, that's nice. There is not many colors, I think. 30. Yeah, 30 colors, and they say that it is Pattern Keeper compatible. So yeah, that is also some of the possible weekend projects. I think we got through it. How many was that? I think 9 for a project that can be picked for the weekend, and 5 for the other weekdays. That's fine. I thought I was much more over. I think it was above 20, but no, I'm not, so that's fine. So last thing we're going to do is going to spin the wheel, and I forgot to make the wheel, so I have to make the wheel first. I created a wheel. So let's see what I will be working on Saturday and Sunday. I might not work as much as I should on the Saturday because I want to finish that, because my first priority is to finish the little nutcracker here. So I hope I'll finish it today, and if not tomorrow, and then I'll switch over to whatever is picked here. For Saturday, butterfly. Alrighty. So I got that here. You know, that one. So that's Saturday. Let's see Sunday. It cannot be a butterfly again. Little Mermaid. Oh, I get to start my Little Mermaid. That's fun. So this one I'll be starting. And Monday I will start with this 2025 plans. I'm already starting on Monday, except I cannot start the HAED, the Elegant company on a terrace, because I haven't got the chart yet. So I will be placing probably, I don't know, maybe I'll spin the wheel. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. If I will assign them to a particular weekday, or if I will make a wheel, I maybe just let the wheel decide. But I don't know. Maybe I just pick myself. I don't know. Let's see. But anyway, I cannot do Elegant until after January the 1st. So yeah, there was actually one thing that I decided to FLOSSTUBE and for Elegant Company and Beloved for this one, and also this one, at least these two. I am going with something called Royal Rose. I have never tried it before, but I have heard people talk about it, and apparently it's a little bit like, because when I stitch on these bigger projects, I always do a lot of cross-country stitching. But Royal Rose is kind of a little bit a mix of packing and cross-country. So it's like you have 10 a grid here, 10 stitches and 10 stitches here, and then you kind of stitch here and you travel to the next, and you can travel, you can park, you can travel between these two, and then you can park under and the third, I think. I have to look it up to be sure. And then you kind of keep on working in these 20s, 10 and a 10. I have to look it up. I found this from Stitching Daily, a website, and it says here, Royal Rose is stitching in blocks of 10 across, 20 down, and they call that the tower. Pick a color, stitch all of that in the tower. So your stitching area is up here, and then when you pack it, you can go here. Okay, so says here, if they are not in the dungeon, if the color up here is not in here, you can try and look here in these two, and if they are not there either, then you pack it, then you end the thread over here. So that's basically it, and I kind of like that because I start in the corner, and it's not getting I'm not traveling too far, and I kind of finish that way, the corners, and moving that way or down. So yeah, I think it could be fun to do it. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to try it anyway. So yeah, let me know in the comment if you have also, if that is your way of stitching, if you enjoy it, or if you don't enjoy it, why? I would like to know that, because I'm going to try it. But it's not like you cannot change if you don't like it. If I have stitched 500 stitches and I don't like it, okay, then I can just change it. Okay, so I think that was what I had. Those were the two designs, those two projects that I'm going to try Royal Rose on. And if it's something that I just, I really love it, then I'll just use it. I think I will implement it with my other projects. Thank you for watching. I hope you'll have a wonderful weekend, and if I don't speak to you before Christmas, then I wish you a very Merry Christmas, and I will speak to you after Christmas then. Let's see about that. So yeah, Merry Christmas and happy stitching, everybody. Bye bye.